we try to do a project every quarter. We just finished one a couple weeks ago. We did a single mom whose husband took his life last year, actually, and it was awesome. Just a great. What was cool about that one is we've had this before. She had one son with her husband. They had been married for quite a while, but he had 2 daughters when they had got married. So she had 2 stepdaughters that were older. And when the dad died, the biological mom kind of took the girls back, and sometimes the dynamics shift, and here the mom had felt like that, she was
Raised
such a
them.
part of their life.
Right.
And for this little boy, it was like his sisters. He lost his dad and his sisters, right
Together.
one day.
Wow.
And what was awesome is she didn't think that the mom would be open to this, but we ended up meeting her. She's another single mom that needed help, and we were able to kind of help her out at the same time, and her heart was softened, and she allowed the girls to go and spend a weekend together with the mom and their half-brother, and it was amazing. It was amazing because that was one where I could tell that was going to be more meaningful than anything to this mother and to her son, to have the family feel like they're back together for a weekend, and hopefully it's a fresh start for them. And the other mom felt like she got a little support. She was darling, so sweet, and it was easy to tell she was hurting probably more than the other one, and just needed somebody to say, hey, we care about you too. What can we do for you? It was awesome. So
that is awesome.
So yeah, I mean, I did meet my husband this way too. After, let's see, how many years was I lost track. Over 10 years of being a single mom. You meet a lot of cool people. The majority of the people that are on the board, I would never have met in other circles. I just wouldn't have met them. They have become family to me forever, and it's because of doing this kind of stuff. But you just meet so many good, like-minded people. The energy is addictive. It's inspiring. I mean, nobody at these is in a bad mood.
Sure. Right.
Nobody's having a pity party.
Right.
That shows up to a project.
Yeah. They're all in.
Once in a while. No. One time I did have a neighbor. It was a good learning opportunity. You said I'm nice. I usually am pretty nice. This was one. People were like, whoa. Because I kept having a neighbor come over. This was a massive project. We had the BYU and Utah football players helping us.
What?
Oh my goodness.
This yard, it was massive, and this mom needed help.
Yeah.
But the neighbor felt that he wanted me to know. Someone said, she's in charge. And I wasn't in charge. Just said, we've helped her. He wanted me to know all the bad things the kids did and why we chose the wrong one. And why. I listened to him, and then finally I stopped. I said, hold on. Can you look around? Look at all these people. See these kids over? See these football players here on their day off? Not one of them even cares. Look how happy they are.
Yeah.
They are here because they want to be here, serving. I'm sorry that you've helped and it wasn't a good experience. And I'm sorry that her kids have been rowdy and have done some bad things.
Yeah.
But did you know they lost their father? Did you know some of the things mom's dealing with? I let them know. I hope maybe this, can make a difference. But you know what? Even if it doesn't, every single one of these people here, it's changing their life. So please allow that to happen, because their energy is so good every time you're taken away from that.
Yeah.
And he just...
See ya.
Didn't see him anymore after. Hopefully it had him think, because people don't realize. And it's easy to find reasons not to help somebody.
Yeah,
Give
lots
me a
of
break.
reasons.
But do we know the reasons why they're rebelling and causing problems? Why the mom isn't doing it herself? Did you know has major PTSD? Did you know she has those things? This particular mom texted us after that. She said, it's the first time, I think it was like a week later, she said, I have slept through the night in like 13 years.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because just the cleanliness and just the calm, the peace. I mean, come on. That's the life-changing stuff people don't,
Right.
But sometimes you have to help people
Remember,
realize
yeah.
and maybe say it in a way that's, hey, that's what's amazing. Look at all these people. They're in a great mood. They're happy to be here. Appreciate that,
Right.
and come join us. Or feel free to stay home. But
Whichever you'd like.
yeah.
We're good either way.
But I mean, you meet awesome people. And anyways, one of those days was a blizzard one Saturday in West Valley. And just this really cute guy shows up, and he had his teenage boys, and they were just working hard. They were painting all day, and about halfway through the day, I started asking, like, does anyone know who that is? And anyways, the short version of it is we ended up getting married a year and a half later. And ironically, I had met him on like one of the apps. I never do the apps, but small talk, chit chat. I thought he sort of seemed familiar, but I think I canceled the app. I never met people that way because everybody looks good to me on those apps. I was like, whatever. But I watched and I was like, that's a good man. Like, look at his teenage boys are here. Like, I started it and I have a hard time getting my teenage boys there, and they were having fun, and I could tell they respected him, and it just said a lot about who he was as a person. And so, actually several people have met their spouse through Little Miracles.
It's a little miracle.
I mean, I don't want to promote it as a dating site or anything, but it has happened.
There's good people.
A few times. And it's just
You
good
get to
people.
see their best parts.
Yeah, you get to see who they really are.
Who they really are.
And you get to be around people that make you want to be better, and do more of the same kind of stuff. And that attracts the same type of energy. So whether it's best friends, lifelong family friends, or spouses, boyfriend, girlfriend, partners, whatever, it's pretty cool.
That is
and
cool.
A lot of kids have bonded with each other and have grown up with one another. They've gotten together on Thanksgiving when it's the dad and maybe there's no mom, and then they connect with the other single, and they've got a community. Like, that's been a really cool part of it all too.
The tribe.
The tribe that follows. Yeah.
Wow.
So many cool things I never would imagine
The
before.
trickle down is just incredible.
Yeah.
So many things you don't imagine. You start out with this one idea, and it's grown and it's changed, but then there's so many lessons that you're learning along the way that are so powerful.